Hi, John from BackOfTheDragon.com. If you remember last fall, our friends from Rick Hill Imports were kind enough to loan us a Porsche Cayman. Well, this time we have something even better. It's the brand new 2012 Porsche 911 991 Carrera S Cabriolet, one of the first in the country. Now, to take you back a little bit on the history of the Porsche 911, it was unveiled at the Frankfurt Auto Show in 1963. It's got Porsche DNA all over it because the car was actually designed by a Porsche family member, the grandson of Ferdinand, Bootsy Porsche. The car was initially thought to join the 356 in the family, but the farther they went along with the car, they understood that it was actually going to be a replacement for the 356. So in 1964, when the car was launched, sure enough, it did just that. With its flat six engine, it took the world by storm. A great sports car that was an everyday, user-friendly vehicle. And that remains true today, even more so as we come into the 7th generation of the 911 with the 991. Now, we've got a couple of different cars here today to kind of go back and forth with. And we've got a special guest with us, actually owner of the 997 GT3, a truly fabulous car in its own right. I think maybe the 991, and I think Porsche would obviously agree, is the best of the breed. They've kind of continued to work out some of the things that, with the engine being so far back in the rear, the engineers continue to refine the car and move it forward. Certainly with the Cayman and Boxster, the success of those cars being mid-engine, I think a lot of folks may think the chassis on that, where the way the engine sits, may be just a little bit superior in the twisties. I think this 991 is going to change some opinions. Now, let's talk a little bit about the 997 GT3. Certainly, as the car transformed from the 993 to the 996 and went from air-cooled to water-cooled, major change. And that's where they introduced both the GT2 and GT3. As they moved into the 997, a little more minor changes, certainly the front fascia as they moved away from the 1 series only headlights and went with the 997, but some additional things that were really key to this car. The 3.6 liter engine, 415 horsepower in the 997-1, truly amazing car. And if you think about it, most people say, I would love to have a race car on the road. You'd love to have one for about 30 minutes. The great thing about the 997 GT3 is that while it is a somewhat race car derived car, it's still plenty comfortable. It's very much Porsche. It's very much a race winning, race bred car, but it's a car you can drive every single day, as we'll find out from our owner. Now to a man who I told this morning when he showed up, I hope that he knew when he woke up that he was going to win today, and certainly he's winning already as the owner of a 997 GT3. Greg Schutte, president of the Wilderness Trail chapter of the Porsche Club of America. Greg, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Now, you've driven some really awesome cars in your life. You've had some great cars. You've been on racetracks. You've really enjoyed yourself and taken full advantage of the sports car life. And this car you have behind you may be the ultimate representation of the sports cars that you've had. How does this car compare to some of the other, BMWs and Audis and some of the other things that you had?
Oh, I think that car is a true thoroughbred in the design and in the performance that it has. It's different than anything else that I've ever owned.
Yeah. Now, to say that this car is quick and maybe not as fast as some others, just to give you an idea, this car will still do 0 to 60 in 4 seconds flat. It'll run the quarter in 12 flat, and it will do 193 miles an hour flat out. It's a very fast car, okay? But horsepower-wise, it's not as flashy as some of the big number cars. Certainly not even as the GT2 or the Porsche Turbo without the front wheels connected for power. But this car perhaps has the best balance, I would say, of any of the cars. Certainly the 997s. Fair assumption.
I think that's true.
Yeah. So something really cool that we're going to do today as well is we're going to let you back to back. And by the way, you've never been on the back of the Dragon.
No, I have not.
Excellent. Okay, so you've never been on the back of the Dragon. You've been on plenty of racetracks and done great things in anger flat out on closed courses. Today we're obviously, it'll be much slower, but we're going to really enjoy ourselves. The car you're going to back to back with today is the brand new 991 Carrera S Cabriolet, one of the first in the country. So this should be a really, really interesting day. And while it may seem that a car that was really race bred and pulled from the GT3 Cup car and the RSR may not be a fair comparison to the 991, you know, Porsche advances, Porsche moves on. And so I'm going to be really interested to get your take on what you think of the 991, certainly with the longer wheelbase. They kind of brought the engine up just a little bit. So I think, if anything, the balance may be just a little bit better. And certainly with the 3.8 liter 400 horsepower direct injection engine. Now, the 991 that you're going to be driving, the cab today, the 991 Coupe, I mean, this car ran 740 at the Nürburgring, which is 13 seconds faster than the 997 equivalent. So again, again, Porsche engineers march on, right? The car comes in multiple guises, as it has previously, the standard Carrera and the Carrera S. The standard Carrera now with 350 horsepower, the Carrera S, of course, with the 400, and obviously all the crazy stuff that's going to follow, the GT2, the GT3, the Turbo, and the Turbo S you and I were talking about.
Right.
Who knows what that thing's, there's some type of rocket attached to it. So who knows, 650 horsepower, I don't know, 650 horsepower maybe, and I would assume some type of hybrid option, you know, obviously with the 918 that's going to be launched here shortly. So really amazing. But you know, this car, the 7th generation of this car, I think it carries on all of the tremendous attributes that the 911 has gained over the last 50 years. You know, some of the things, especially on the interior, I think that are a step up. You've got a very Carrera GT Panamera-esque type, obviously driver focused, but really nice interior in this car now. I think you're going to really like that. And the guys from Porsche are here, so they're going to watch you very closely to make sure that you're not stealing knobs and stuff off the car. Not that you would. But yeah, so again, thanks to our friends at Rick Hill Imports for bringing over this beautiful 991 Carrera S Cabriolet. You have fuel in that car?
I have fuel.
I know we have fuel in this car. We are on the first mountain of the Marion side, the Big Walker Mountain, tucked back here, but the road is right there at 32 miles. What do you say we get out there and get on it?
Let's go.
We'll see you soon. here after our drive.
We're back.
After our drives, I should say. And we're here with our old friend, Jerry Gotze, certified Porsche professional at Rick Hill Imports. Jerry, thanks again for all your support for the Back of the Dragon and for bringing this beautiful car out here today. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
What a great event for us to see the contrast between the 997 GT3 and this beautiful, fresh out of the wrapper. I think the paint was still wet on it, and what a real treat and a real coup for us to get something this fresh, this new, and one of the first cars in the country. So we're very appreciative for that.
You're quite welcome.
Driving impressions, when you and I were out there, and obviously the GT3 is the GT3. It's unbelievable. It's taut. The brake force is unbelievable. Obviously, the engine. It's a beautiful sound. We had an opportunity to really rev it coming out of some slow corners there in first and second gear, and what a really unbelievable car. Then we turn to the 991, and in your words, what kind of experience?
I think it's just the GT3 a lot more refined. I mean, it is just an incredible automobile.
Strong words.
Yes, sir.
Very strong
Yes,
words.
sir.
I think we sold a car today.
Yes,
But it really is an impressive car. You were driving really deep into some of those curves, and the car was just unbelievably stable. And then the interior. I mean, it is really a step up. And I know that a lot of Porsche purists like the cars stripped down, completely stripped down. But again, for a car that you want to live with every day and then bring out and enjoy, it's an unbelievable cabin.
Absolutely, it is a beautiful, beautiful interior on that car, and there's just no.
So Jerry, the car, these cars are going to sticker the Carrera in the 82, and then the Carrera S in 95, 96, with about an $11,000 edition. With the top chopped off. Yeah. So the cars. Who knows what the the GT2 and the GT3 to come in this 991? It's going to be a rocket ship, I'm sure. And I'm sure you're going to go get one of those as well.
The order's placed.
So that's great. Well, again, that's it for us here at the Back of the Dragon. We're on the Big Walker Mountain in the Marion side. Unbelievable day with two beautiful Porsches and a great Porsche representative. Thanks again to you and to the Wilderness Trail PCA, and what a great day for us out here. Thanks so much, and we look forward to seeing you on the Back of the Dragon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and Jerry, thanks again. Everyone at Rick Hill Imports, thanks. We'll see you again soon. Make sure you check us out at backofthedragon.com and rickhillimports.com. Thanks.